Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 38 minutes.
The show's got baseball for. Stepping in for the Jays, Lee. It was a two-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to left. 19th home run for him on the season as Toronto has taken a 2-1 lead.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Lee, he went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that back. Fastball run. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. And he lays off for ball 1. Third inning. Already a 3-2 ball game. Two and one. Now the 2-1 pitch. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2. Here now the 2-2. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Williams moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 3 go the. Ready for another shot now. Hau-Jyun. He flew out in his last at bat. The 1-2. Drilled on the ground to short. Lee is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Ready once again. Lee, a hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Santana on second. Almora at first. 1 gone. Ball 1.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already 1 homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
2 balls and a strike now. The 2-1 home. High in the air out to center field. Williams is there. 2 down. Lee will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. 5 runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Hau-Jyun is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4 the final tally. The Jays to victoria for the time this season. Clayton Kershaw gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Michael Norton records the save, his 22nd. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vest. Now batting, Lee, and you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Hit in the air to shallow center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. Los Angeles jumped ahead in the 7th inning.
A manager checks in with his ball club.
Downtown Toronto. Now in the box, Carmen Hernandez. He drew a walk his first time up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later inning.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Lee on to first, and it's dropped. Luckily for him, though, there'll be no advance.
As we watch this, I'm trying to...
So stepping in, Lee set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. Despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape. Winners in 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, I don't think this team can rest on its laurels right here. I know they've won 6 out of their last 9 ball games, but they come into this ballpark today, hostile environment. They're going to have to swing the bats early and get it going for the boys.
Digging in to try it again, Edgar Rivas. He flew out in his last at-bat. Sharply on the ground to the left. And that's through into left field for a base hit. And that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now. Stepping into the box, Lee flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First delivery to him on the way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound, stay out of a potential big inning.
From the belt, the pitch starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front. Even though he didn't pot commit on that one, it opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
He is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
It's a little surprising to see them risking base runners by stealing down this many early in the game, but they're choosing to be aggressive. Might work out if they can drive him in now and chip away at that deficit.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mathiasen waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 hit, 1. Next to bat for Toronto, Lee, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set, and the pitch. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. The 1-0 home. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. Almora on third with 2 out. Hard hit ball to second, and that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Well, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, D-Roy. You think you make a decent pitch, ball hit to the hole right through there. You're hoping it can get knocked down. Instead, base hit, run batted in.
Yeah, and as the batter right there, you're taking off your batting gloves, giving dabs to the first base coach.
So next to the plate for Texas, Mike Ullman, a hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ball game. On the ground to short. Could this be one there? Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 1 hit's all they get. Bottom of the 7th. Get up and leading off the inning, Rivera, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Short. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Now to the plate, Lee Mathieson.
Now batting, the center fielder, Lee Mathieson.
The ground out to short. Lee takes it. Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now, 2 away. Digging in and looking for more, Edgar Rivas is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. So 1-1. And gets it as this is bounced to short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Rangers set down in order as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Stepping in, Lee. He singled his last time up.
Number 3.
Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. The 1-0. Fouled away. 2 runs, 5 hits, 1 error thus far for Toronto. The 1-2. Hard on the ground towards short. To his right, Rivera. On to first, and there were 2 down. (4-2) the final score tonight. The Texas Rangers jumped out to an early in the first and never looked back. Stephen McCarthy earns his 5th winner of the year. James Park was only able to work 4 innings. Wednesday night baseball. Coming to the plate now, Lee comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season.
Number 3.
First offering on its way. And the curveball is chopped foul right at the plate. It's strike 1. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out. And a base hit as the run will score from third, and the Blue Jays have grabbed a 1-0 lead.
Hey, that's a big RBI single right there, D-Row. They lost the first game of this series, and they certainly don't want to fall behind and may potentially lose the first 2 games of this set.
Without question, Dan. Offensively, you're just trying to grind it out, give your team a chance.
At the plate, Adrian Castro. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. The 0-1 delivery. Ground is short. This could be 2. To second for 1. And the return throw is wide and not in time as it pulled him off the bag, and they'll settle for just the 1.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got to force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
So striding forward now, Carmen Hernandez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Ball grounded to short. This could be 2. The second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Digging in for his second at-bat, Lee. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. And he takes ball 1. The 1-0 home. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Digging in, Lee hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Well, the pitcher can claim that that one slipped all he wants, but that looked intentional to me. He goes with the heater up and in and absolutely drills him. That's dangerous, and I'm surprised that the ump appears to be letting it go.
And here's the big left-handed bat of A.J. Reed. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Hit out towards second. Arroyo's got it. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. It's a run on 2 hits here for Texas. At the plate, Lee. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. From the stretch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Comes set, and the 0-1 is taken for ball 1. Hernandez stands at second with no outs. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. A bouncer up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage. You think you're getting a heater. He throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute. That fires me up right there.
Now at the plate, Lee. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
hard on the ground towards short. Rivera over to his left. Throw gets him. 2 down. Up next for the Rangers, Alexi Rivera.
Number 5, shortstop, Alexi Rivera.
Is on the ground is short. Could be 2. Cleanly. There's 1. On to first, and they get the double play, but boy, was he ever upended at second base.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
11-3 the final score in this contest. The Blue Jays used a nice 5th inning to take the lead. Afternoon baseball. Stepping up to the plate, Alexi Rivera, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Rivera.
All to second, this could be 2. He's got it. 1 there. On to first to complete the double play. Striding in, Lee. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit down the third baseline. Hernandez fields it cleanly, and that's the second out. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He popped out in his first trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Strike taken to throw. Is not in time as it was up the ladder a bit, and that'll move a man into scoring position now with 1 away. Digging in, Mike Ullman, a base hit in his first trip. Now the payoff pitch home. Wounded back up the middle. Lee is right there. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Striding into the box, Alexi Rivera. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 3-1. The ground out to short. Lee gloves it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3. Digging in, Lee. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
In tight with the sinker, ball 2.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this.
And now, meanwhile, here's a ball headed out toward deep left center field, and this is going to clear the wall. A home run. So a solo shot here to left center field, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far. And the Blue Jays are on the board. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
At the plate, Lee is coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
Yeah, Matt, that last AB was a changeup that was way up in the zone, and that ball got smoked. Listen, if you're going to throw that changeup, you have to try to keep that thing at the knees or below. He can ill afford to throw waist-high to belt-high changeups. Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to...
Stepping into the box, Lee. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure.
Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect the save.
A one-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. Downtown Baltimore and Oriole Park on a Friday night. Tonight, the first. Digging in, the switch hitter, Lee. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kelly is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting nine for the. Stepping in, Delman Kelly. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The 1-2. Smoked on the ground left side. And that's through for a hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off. Well, when you're going as well as he is not. So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Pat Valaika, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. The bouncer to the left side. Oh, and that's knocked down. One run is scored. And the run is in to score from second. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Hey, after trailing going into the bottom half of the inning, they strike with a 2 RBI.
Digging in to try it again. Lee, so far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, that one deflects off him. I think it got his arm. Nice recovery play to get the second out, but we'll have to make sure he's okay on the mound. Well, this is certainly something you never want to see. Perhaps the silver lining here, if there is one, is that got him in the non-throwing arm. So if he had to work his way through this, he probably could. Assuming, of course, that there's nothing broken in there. And I think stepping in and ready for another shot, Emilio Novoa. He flew out in his last at-bat. On the ground is short. This could be two. To second for one. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out. Ready once again, Michael Conforto. Runner in scoring position with two gone.
Michael Conforto.
Line drive snagged on a short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Striding in once again, Lee. He got on top of one. It was a ground out victim last time. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Valaika ranging into the outfield. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire. Ready for another shot now, Michael Conforto. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup.
Michael Conforto.
The 1-1. Runners off for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throwdown that results in a third out on the bases. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Digging in once again, Lee. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. Yanked on the ground down the line. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. 9-3 the final tally here in this one. The Baltimore Orioles hosted a 3-run first on a warm summer afternoon. Next to bat for Toronto, Lee looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. He's set. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kelly giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Pat Valaika. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ready with the 1-1. On its tailor-made to short. 4. On to first, and it's dropped. And as a result, they'll be forced to settle for just the 1. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there. 2-2, here it is. Ball lined toward the alley in left center. Hernandez falls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. Ready for another chance? Lee, he flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Up around the face.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
2-0 now. The 2-0. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field, but that'll be off the wall in right center.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage, you think you're getting a heater, he throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute. That fires me up right there.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Alberto Montes. He drew a walk his first time up. The 1-2. Up the middle. Scooped up. The second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play. And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Sisco, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. To short. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Orioles settle. Digging in and looking for more. Lee, a fly out and a single for him so far. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's 1-2. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So with that, the top of the fifth is still alive. So a line drive single to left makes it 2 hits for him now this afternoon at the plate. And as we called on the team leaderboard, you can see that he currently paces the Blue Jays in that category. Ready now for Baltimore, Alberto Montes.
Third baseman, Alberto Montes.
Here's the 1-1. Hit out towards second. Arroyo brings it in on to first, and it's dropped. And a real mistake there. That's got to be an E3. Now at the plate, Lee, so far 2 for 3 in this one. Throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard on the ground to second. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what.
That'll bring in the versatile Pat Valaika. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
Even though we're moving into this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And this is taken in for out number 1. Stepping in for the Jays, Lee. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Missed with a breaking ball. Now the 1-0. Swing and a little tapper, but it's foul. Strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch is a fastball down below the knees.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Line towards center field, and he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Great sliding catch right there, but that can be awful risky.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Alberto Montes. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. Weakly to the left. Lee charge. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We've played 8 full. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Orioles 3.
Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect the save.
A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. The Toronto Blue Jays wrap up their 20th road win of the season. From Cobb County. Digging in, Lee having a very nice year, currently 2nd in the American League in batting average entering play. And he lays off there 1-0. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Blue Jays. And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Matt Olson. The 1-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Lee on. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And how fortunate are we that we get to watch the Gold Glover play some center field today. He's on every highlight reel on the regular, making huge plays for his defense, saving runs, throwing guys out at the plate, diving in the gap with his hair on fire.
Digging in now, Lee. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Yeah, it looked like the center fielder got a fairly good jump on this ball, but he just doesn't have enough hops to bring it in. And once it's by him, you know he was going to get at least a double.
So stepping in, Lee, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to cap it.
Oh, look at the sliding stop. He's out. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Matt Olson, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. On the ground out to short. He's right there. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. That'll bring in Austin Barnes. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Austin Barnes.
Ball right side. Oh, beautiful dive. The throw to first. He is out. Digging in, Lee. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. Hoskins is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out. Stepping in for the Braves, Matt Olson, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. He's set, and the pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
Clearly, they're not satisfied. Good job there to slam the door for the win, and they finish the month with a bang, just the way you want to.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. The Atlanta Braves used a nice 5th inning to take MLB's coverage of Now in the box, Lee, and you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. From the stretch. And the first pitch is a slider here, but that's chopped foul at the plate. The boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone, whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set. You take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Count remains 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Now a moment as we take a look at the settling in now. Lee, 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Ngope at second. Almora at first. 2 out in the inning. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Aparicio moving to his left, and that's the 3rd out. Stepping up to the plate, Ramon Torres, runner in scoring position with Sugan. Lee moving to throw in time, and the side is retired. Standing in, Lee. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First offering on its way. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Castellanos is after it. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. The next to bat for Atlanta, Mario Arellano. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. A bouncer up the middle. Lee ranges to on to first, and it's dropped. And as a result, they're going to have themselves a 1-out base runner. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman. Now at the plate, Lee. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. Curveball that time, not even close.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Here's the pitch. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. Running hard. He's digging for second.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Into the box, Lee. He doubled his last time through. First pitch on its way. Fastball that just misses inside.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Hard hit ball to short. Throw on to first, and now the Jays are down to their final out. 4-2 the final score tonight. The Braves used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Max Fried gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. Richard Moreno closes the door for the save, his 17th. Now from SunTrust. Standing in, Lee, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. And a ball 1-0. Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, no excuses anymore. April, May go by. You kind of cut your teeth, try and find clubhouse chemistry, execute on the field. We're in June now. This is a good harbinger of what's to come, and this team's playing well. Expect them to be in the race for a while.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Buxton looking up. Gone! Solo shot to right center. Number 21 for him on the season. As the Jays get the game's first tally, it's 1-0.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
At the plate, Lee, as we begin the top of the 4th.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And that slider's almost in the dirt. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Calling for it, Castellanos. 1 out. Lee will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And the runner back safely. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Popped him up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
1-2 is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Squared that one up just a little late. It
perspective, he gave up on that one a little too quick and then tried to emergency hack late.
The next 3-2. Now it's driven the other way with some authority, headed toward the foul pole. But it bends just foul into the second deck.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Full count still. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Swing, high drive, deep down the left field line. This ball is slicing, and he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battling.
The 3-2 one more time. On a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play. At the plate, Lee, he lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. He's set, here it comes. And a breaking ball is chopped foul at the plate. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Missed with a breaking ball. The 1-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. The 1-2 is in there. A called strike 3. Ready for another shot now, Darrell Burnham. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important for them to get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have 7 outs to work with. They're running out of...
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ball.
We are under the bright. Digging in the switch hitter, Lee, who comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season.
Number 3.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty V, talk about a team on a nice little roll right now, Dero. Start this homestand out. They've won the first 3 games, and now they open up a new series here. This could be one of those really, really good series.
Yeah, and they've been executing, Dan. We were down on the field before the game watching this team take BP, staying within themselves, not trying to do too much. A lot of smiles coming out of this team.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Heading after it is Naquin. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin, set to lead off the home half of the second. The ground out to short. On to first, and it's dropped. Boy, and on a muff catch, he's going to reach it first. Wow.
Wow, as we take another look, I have to wonder if the first baseman just kind of took it for granted. Next thing you know, he drops the ball, and the runner's safely aboard. He's not going to be happy with himself about that one.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Lee flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. 2 out, nobody on. Line drive to left. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. Throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. So 1 run here on 2 hits. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Corey Towers. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Weakly to the left. Torres gonna have to hurry. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they go with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian here as Francisco Lindor gets ready to kick off the inning. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a productive start to the inning for the Tribe as their leadoff hitter is aboard. Stepping in for the Jays, Lee, 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. From the belt, kicks and deals, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Hernandez leads off first with 1 away. On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home is taken for strike 2. The 1-2 hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. 4 runs, 9 hits, 1 error thus far for Toronto. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Hernandez rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season.
Digging in and looking for more. Lee, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First delivery to him on the way. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
The 2-0. 2-1 now. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Luis Torres waits on deck. The 3-1. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Reyna is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. And that will bring in Yandy Diaz. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
It doesn't look very promising so far. We move into the later innings. It's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
On to first, and it's dropped.
Oh, man, he just muffed that throw. No other way to explain it. Looked like it caught him in the heel of the glove instead of the pocket, so he's going to get hit with a fielding error as a result.
Striding in once again, Francisco Lindor. Last time through was a base hit.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, hits from both sides of the plate with defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
On to first, and it's dropped.
Man, I don't know how, but they've been booing the ball all over the yard, and they still have the lead. Sometimes you win despite your defense instead of because of it, but they can't keep doing this and expect to be.
Ready once again, Bradley Zimmer. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right at.
Ready for another chance? Lee. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Lifted in the air out to right. Reyna is in pursuit. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Toronto. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Will Lustig.
Will Lustig.
Up the middle. There's one. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
7-1 the final score in tonight's. Toronto get the win despite 3 errors in the field. Robert Gesellman earns his 8th victory. We're just a few blocks south. Coming to the plate now, Corey Towers, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ground to short. Lee has it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Time now in Cleveland to take a glance at the Tribe's starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out? Next to bat for Toronto, Lee. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play.
Digging in, Lee comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the corner and slicing foul.
cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
And this pitch is swung on and missed. So striding forward now, Corey Towers. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get.
Striding in for the Indians, Peter Baldwin. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Hit sharply on the ground. Lee. Throw in time at first for out number 2. And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer.
Bradley Zimmer.
The 0-1 pitch. Liner in there for a base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there.
Digging in once again, Lee. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the first pitch to him. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
The 1-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Chasing after it is Santander. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Lee. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly.
Swing, high drive, deep down the left field line. This ball is slicing, and that's off the left field wall. And a relay home, and he's in there safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Wow, what a great piece of hitting here as he took a big swing at that one. Almost got it out of here for a 3-run blast, but he'll be happy with a 2-run double as well.
Yeah, he's not.
He's proven to be an awfully reliable reliever this season. He wraps this one up and collects his 20th save of the year so far.
7-4 the final finish today. The Cleveland Indians posted a 3-run first to propel them to the... We're set for Sunday afternoon baseball from Progressive Field in downtown Cleveland. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Cleveland Indians. It's Indians baseball, and it comes your way next. Mike Clevenger gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty B. Hey, D-Row, we're looking at a team that's playing some pretty good baseball right now. Through the first 5 games of this homestand, 4-1, and looking for some bigger and better things.
Yeah, we had a chance to sit down before the game after BP with the manager. He was really pleased with the way his team has played in these last 5. Let's see if it continues today.
Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell.
So striding in, Lee, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Now the 1-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Zimmer. And that retires the side. Digging in to try it again. Lee. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Ready with the 1-0. And that one just missed outside.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
2-0 count. Here it comes. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
The 2-1 home is taken for strike 2. Cardenas over at second. Almora is over at first with 1 away. The 2-2 one more time. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying.
Anthony Santander the next to bat.
Right fielder, Anthony Santander.
Hard on the ground toward short. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in now, Lee. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's set, and the pitch. Missed with a slider.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
The 1-0 home. Swing, high drive, deep down the left field line. This ball is slicing, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double.
Wow, he was willing that thing to get out of here. Would have given them the lead right here late in the game, but it ends up hitting off the wall, and he heads into second with an extra base hit. We'll see if the next.
So stepping in, Lee. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Roll, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
Yeah, you know, D-Roll, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
3-1 to him now. The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no.
Inferences drawn from season statistics can sometimes illuminate potential areas of improvement.
The lights are on. Now at the plate, Lee. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Number 3.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. On to first, a double play. Striding in for Oakland, Herbert Ring. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race. The 1-2. Is back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. One there. On to first, and they turn the double play. Stepping in, Lee. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
Line toward the alley in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out, number 1. Into the box now, Lee. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Looking to minimize the damage here. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
The 2-0 is blasted out to left center. This one's deep and not coming back. Gone! So a 3-run shot to left center, number 22 on the year, and the Blue Jays are running away with it here. It's now a 5-0 ball game.
It looked like he might just work out of that inning, only giving up a single run, but it all comes crashing down on that mistake. Nothing like a 3-run bomb to change the entire.
Next up for the A's, Freddie Jacobson. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
A little bit too late in this game, but this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
In now the power-hitting outfielder, Nomar Mazara. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Comes set with the 0-1. Out towards second. Oh, what a stop on the slide. How about that? The A's coming to the plate now. Lee is working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Lifted in the air out to right. Mazara's on the move. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runner. In now, Freddie Jacobson. He singled his last time up. Ready on 1 and 2. Popped high in the air. Lee has a play. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Now in the box, Lee. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. The second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Back at Rogers Center. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Ben Hernandez. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they pull hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
And he puts a bow on this one to end it. How about his 25th save of the season? He's proven to be a solid tool at the back of the bullpen, and every team needs one of those.
And tonight's final, 7-3. The Jays jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Tuesday night baseball. Now at the plate, Lee. He went deep in the contest last night. First pitch of the at-bat. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And gone up into the second deck. A solo shot here to left. Number 23 for him thus far. As the Jays get the game's first tally, it's 1-0.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look.
Settling in now, Joaquin Maldonado. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Maldonado.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on it. Hit out towards second. Arroyo fields cleanly. To second for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Digging in, Lee. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Batty, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Ball one to start the at-bat. Looked like a slider, perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. The relay, and this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Now batting, Nomar Mazara. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. To short. Oh, a diving stop. He gathers the throw. Hey now. Digging in and looking for more. Lee, he'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Check swing. Did he go around? He did not, says Ed Drummond. It's ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Grounder down the line at third. but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. We're through. Striding in once again, Jordan Luplow. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Man, I thought this at bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Herbert Ring. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. The ground out to short. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no error.
Your attention, please.
Nicholas Cabrera is into the game as a defensive replacement now as he takes over in right. Ready for another chance. Lee, he's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. Hot shot on the ground is short. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Digging in once again, Jacob Brugman. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. Here's the first pitch. He's running. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Lifted the other way out to left center. Lee backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Digging in to try it again. Lee, he'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. The 1-0 home. It's laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
And there's ball 2 now. The 2-1 home. Popped him up. Ring shading to his right. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Here's Addison Russell, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Now the 1-2 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Arroyo's got it. On to first to complete the double play. Stepping in, Jacob Brugman. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. The 0-1. Ball swung on and grounded out towards second. Arroyo brings it in. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the left for Oakland. Ready once again, Lee. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. And this is taken outside for ball 1. The 1-0. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped him up. Nunez is there to make the catch, and that means we've got 5-2 the final score tonight. Craig Riddick gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. Adolfo Gonzalez hammers down the save, his 21st. Stepping into the box, Lee, as the switch hitter, will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
The 2-1 is roped to left, a base hit, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Digging in, the switch hitter, Lee. He reached on a single in his first try. Now here's the pitch. And he starts him out with a splitter for a called strike. 2 out, nobody on. Lifted the other way out to left center. Brugman's in pursuit. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. 2, 3, go.
Fans on final line for the Kansas City. First was Victoria.
Thursday night baseball. Stepping in for the Jays, Lee having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play. That's lifted the other way out to left. Stanton has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ed Edler. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Ed Edler.
To the left side. Lee comes up with it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Next to bat for Toronto. Lee, he flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Check swing grounder to the right side, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Drilled right back up the middle. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Digging in, Lee. He was a double play victim last time around. First pitch on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. The 2-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Digging in now for the Yankees, Amed Rosario. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Hanging a liner. Well, the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the 3rd out. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. Mario Nieto is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Ready for another shot now. Lee, he's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Standing in, Brian Gillespie. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due something productive.
Grounded to short. Lee. And that's out number 1. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
Well, when your one hit of the game is a home run, and it ends up being a really critical one.
And time called now. Like we'll have a pinch runner out there at second. Next for New York, Brian Gillespie. He singled his last time up. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Lee over to his right. 2 down. And that will bring in the former top prospect, Amed Rosario. The 1-2 pitch. Weakly to the left. He's got to hurry. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Pedro Velasquez comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Down and in here. 1 ball, no strikes. Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1. 8-2 tonight's final. The Blue Jays took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Sean Manaea earns his. We are in downtown. So striding in, Lee having a very nice year, currently 2nd in the American League in batting average entering play. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, they have not been playing all that well, to put it charitably, as they come into this one losers of 7 straight games. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. And the runs across to score, and the Jays will take an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, after scoring a boatload yesterday, Dero, they're off to a fast start again, striking here in the first inning.
Yeah, this offense is on fire. Obviously, the hitting meeting resonated with these guys. Scored a ton yesterday and picked up right where they left off.
Stepping in, Lee. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Little chopper back his way. Throw gets him, 2 down. Now batting, Lee. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Bouncer up the middle. Rosario brings it in. And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time. And we'll have to see how they want to score that play.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle.
Into the box now, Lee. So far 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Back up the middle. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jesse Winker. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Set. Here's the 3-1. Grounded back up the middle. Reined in. There's one on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Wow, they were banging on all cylinders, from the leadoff man to the number 9 guy, the order. They absolutely cruised to a 7-run victory. If it were only always that easy, right?
8-1 is the final score this afternoon. The Toronto Blue Jays jumped out to a great Sunday. Now at the plate, Lee having a very nice year, currently 2nd in the American League in batting average entering play. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gillespie has it in his tracks, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays. Striding into the box, Charles Takahashi. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Long throw to third. Over to third, but it's thrown away. Well, fastball count there yielded fastball, Mark.
Yeah, you drive to the ballpark praying to get in 1-3-1 count a night and buy yourself.
So coming to the plate, Ahmed Rosario, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. On the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. On 2 hits. Stepping into the box, Lee. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Now the 1-0. Popped him up. Takahashi has room in foul territory. 2 gone. Settling in now, Lee. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1. The 1-0. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
2 balls and a strike to count. The 2-1 home. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. The 2-2. Hit sharply on the ground. Rosario's got it cleanly. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Yeah, nobody on right there, Dan. 2 outs. It's not every day you see a guy pick him up and put him down like him getting down to first base right there. Bought himself a base hit.
Well, I tell you what.
In now, David Castro. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. Hit out towards second. And this will be a base hit into center. So the first 2 are aboard here to kick off the 7th.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Short, hit hard. He's got it. 1 there. On to first, and they get the double play. Ready once again. Lee. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. And he is in there.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Ready for another shot now. Jesse Winker. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this.
Slider swung on and grounded towards short. Lee. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Home half.
Well, they say you should aim to win 3 out of 4 at home, but they sweep the 4-game series and give this home crowd a lot to cheer about. Bring on the next guys.
5-1 the final total in today's game. The Toronto Blue Jays jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. And we're going to have a pinch hitter to start things out here in the top half of the inning.
Leading off for the American League, third baseman, number 3.
And this one runs up high, ball 1. A fastball that just misses inside.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Outside, 3-0 now. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here it is, the 3-0. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The shortstop, number 13, Manny Machado.
Ball to third, and they could get 2. To second for 1, on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. More baseball on MLB Network. Back in the city of brotherly love for the 9th inning of this one on MLB Network.
The batter, number 3.
Standing in now, Lee. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Marshall on second. Cisco on at first with 2 down. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
This one wraps up as a 10-8 final. The National League rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Eduardo Rodriguez pitches well enough to get the W. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa and the lefty Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score of our ball game tonight for the victorious National League All-Star. 10 runs, 12 hits,